Just your foot.
It's only the fourth time.
Are we live?
I don't know. We might be live again. We'll just wait a couple seconds here to
Checking the stream.
get the streaming platforms going.
Every time I watch our thing, we're always like on our phones at first. It's like because we're checking.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're live now. It says. Although, oh yeah.
I haven't gotten the notification.
I'll put that right there. I can see. So if someone wants to chat.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy New Year.
I'm just looking all over
It's
the place.
broadcast interrupted. I wonder if the intraweb is being intrawebby today. I don't know. I think I'm connected to
On them Wi-Fi's?
On the Wi-Fi's. It says live. It looks like it's working now, but it's kind of sputtering here.
I don't know.
I don't know what the Monday morning deal is here, but apparently the internet's having a Monday morning hangover.
Even Sparklight.
Even Sparklight's having an issue this morning.
Having a hard time.
I mean, we woke up early enough to get
work,
here and get to work and whatnot.
After the New Year.
And Sparklight was
I'm not even getting any kind of notification. So there you go.
Well,
I see us.
What we can do, we are posting this to YouTube, so we can always just post this to the site too after it records.
We're good.
Yeah.
So
we're running.
Oh, okay. Well, good morning, gentlemen.
Yeah. Welcome back. It's been a while.
It's been
a hot minute.
It's been a hot minute. Yeah.
We took some time off for the holidays. Spend some time with the family.
We had some COVID.
We
had
some precaution.
Someone tried to bring the Rona.
The Rona.
So we were like, no.
Disclaimer: very mild, no issues.
I'm glad.
Family as well. So, but it's kind of interesting having it now in the perspective that gives you on it.
Right.
I noticed you mentioned it, and I was like, this.
I know.
I didn't intentionally did that. You're like,
what?
I'm just gonna
scoot away.
Get over.
But like silly things.
Forgive me if I just talk like this
like,
for the rest of the morning.
Well, like wearing a mask.
Right.
Now, they say you should wear a mask to help others. It's not so much for yourself.
Sure. Yeah.
And I'm going, well, I know I don't have it now. Can I just get like a T-shirt that says I've had coronavirus, and then I'm like, I can wear a mask.
Well, they're talking about this special, basically like goes in your, if you have like a digital wallet or something,
it's like a passport.
You may be required to carry some sort of immunity passport.
Okay.
And to that I say, nay, sir.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I would sooner stay home.
Sure.
And never travel again than have to show my papers. And they're even talking about like interstate travel may require that. And I say that is not the America that I grew up.
No, it's not. Although one thing about it that I was hoping I could do is get T-shirts made that said I've had coronavirus. And I'm now allowed to dance.
Right.
We're not Footloose, man.
Well, we are though.
We are in Footloose.
You don't get out much, but you go anywhere these days, and
because you go out and you get Rona.
one thing specifically you're not allowed to do is dance.
Okay.
And it's kind of funny because I feel like I'm living in the movie Footloose sometimes.
See, I think
it'd
at
be
the
end where everybody knows the same dance move.
Even in those instances.
Yeah. It's a choreographed event.
See, even if you stayed 6 feet apart and all did the same moves, so you're always 6 feet apart.
Right.
And wearing a mask.
So some sort of staggered line dancing.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that.
I think we should have T-shirts made only for people who have gotten the virus and recovered from the virus. That just say, I got the coronavirus and all I got was this lousy T-shirt.
That's great.
Those will be for sale on our website.
Yeah, we're going to sell those soon. We're going to have a whole line of coronavirus T-shirts for sale. Actually, I'm not even lying. I'm going to do something.
It would be funny.
Because
you should, if
Survivor
else,
2020.
Should get a one-off for that.
Yeah, or Survivor 2020.
Made it through the whole... Not only did I not get the coronavirus, I was just not sick at all last year.
Yeah, well, you might have got... Well, see, here's the interesting thing. They say blood type has something to do with it, maybe.
Yeah. O negative, baby.
See, I don't know. I think my wife's O positive. Yeah. And I'm positively sure that she should have got the coronavirus.
And she tested negative.
She's negative. She's negative.
Oh, hanging out with you.
Even hanging out with me.
That's crazy. I mean, I've had like the normal like allergy things like in the morning, but you just like hold up.
Why not?
Okay. No, I'm good. No,
yeah.
Still.
Listen, I
did that one time. I ate like something weird.
a little
Just
on the
to see.
smelly side.
Yeah.
I've got a dog who's a little on the smelly side, and so that's always the test. Like
You can smell the dog. Yeah.
if I can smell the dog, I'm good.
Yeah.
Well,
and
that's
I've been able to smell the dog 365 days out of last year.
that is a very good test. That's how I knew. Like I was like after I knew I had it, then it was like, oh, can I smell? Because oddly enough, I wasn't like paying attention. Like, can I smell this? Can I
Right.
smell it? You know. But we have a spa. I couldn't smell the chlorine in the spa.
That's
My
crazy.
wife cleaned the oven, like self-cleaned the oven, and that reeks. I couldn't smell it. Weirdest thing ever, dude.
That's crazy.
So now I'm getting some of that back. But
Yeah. Well, and people don't know the long-term effects of
thank you.
anything. No, I mean like.
It's good to I appreciate.
Well, I think the more
here to
severe
think
your
positive
case,
for you. I'm just.
obviously
wasn't-
you,
I
it didn't.
think,
it
I think
didn't
I'm
put you
okay.
out.
I'm okay.
No, I'm not specifically talking about you. I'm talking about the people that have gotten it and still haven't gotten their sense of smell or taste. or
Yeah.
anything
Right.
back.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had a cousin who got it kind of early on, and when I saw, he was down here visiting. I think it was in September. Still hadn't
Gotten his
gotten his
sense of
sense of
smell.
smell back.
Yeah.
And for some people, it comes right back,
Yeah,
And
mine's
some-
already
Yeah.
coming back. I mean,
and some people it just lasts a little bit longer.
In,
Right.
in taste, I have some friends that
You haven't had taste for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that has nothing to do with the coronavirus. So, interestingly enough, too, I think we can all say this is like 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, I knew like one person that had coronavirus. Like it was hard for me to find
Yeah, until
someone
like
in my circle that
the
had
start of
one.
the November. Start of
And then-
November, it was like maybe I knew a person who knew a person,
Yeah,
Right.
or I knew one or two
Yeah.
people, and then
it's
Right.
oh yeah, almost everybody I know.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
it's like oh you've had it too. Oh yeah, oh she had it. Oh
I was
You ain't cool.
wow. Yeah.
There was one point where I didn't feel sick, but knew that I had been in contact with somebody who ended up being sick.
Yeah.
So I was concerned enough to go get tested and
Yeah. That was around the same time I had
and
it.
stay
Yeah.
and stay home for a couple of days just to make sure.
Yeah.
But my test was negative, so I had a headache that wouldn't quite go away after I had been
Again,
in contact with somebody.
Nothing to do with the coronavirus.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Yeah.
So
So, and the reason why I got it obviously was
COVID
because
free's the way to be, kids.
the three of us felt it was our public duty for one of us to get it,
Right.
so that we can.
Thank you for being
Sure.
the
Yeah.
test.
So
I
I
appreciate
I
that.
volunteered
For
and,
science.
Right.
You're doing it for science.
it worked out well. Like
Right.
I drew the short straw. It was a short
Yeah.
straw,
It was.
but I took it.
But it was one of those things like, hey, if you got it, then
Yeah.
chance it like, and we
we
had.
thought we all had it. I mean,
But we hadn't seen you in like 2 weeks.
well,
Yeah.
I know. Well, because
So
yeah.
Well,
luckily
we
you know,
had been at the same place about a week before you started feeling sick,
Sure.
because we were all up at the attic
Yes.
for the 100th episode, and you guys played a great show that night. And then it was a week later. You're like,
Yeah.
"Hey boys,"
Yeah. Hey guys,
and we're
guess what?
and both we're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
We should
you
check into
start
these
doing the
things.
math, and
Yeah.
I can only imagine that in the 90s,
Yeah.
similar phone chains
Yes,
had
completely different
yeah.
people
Right.
involved in those
Right.
phone chains, but
Right.
yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
Hey, you were at my party.
You're right.
Remember that wild, crazy party we had?
It's that new,
Mhm.
new uncomfortable phone call.
Yeah, I'd be
Yeah,
like,
it is.
hey man.
Well, and I got that call. That's what was
Yeah.
funny. But I got that call, and I was like, really? And I'm like,
Come on.
"Oh." And then I'm like, all right, we'll go get tested. Couple, 3 days later.
There you go.
And it was funny because me and my wife got tested at the same time. She gets the call first. It's negative, right? And we got tested exactly the same. I mean, in the same car, right? And so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get a call any second. I'm gonna be negative. That's awesome. I'm so excited, right? No call. No call. Then I'm like, oh, I'm on the other list.
Yeah.
Like there's the
You would
list
think
of.
they would call the positive
Right.
list first.
Hey,
I know.
don't go out.
Yeah.
Well, but that's a harder call. That's a harder call. To
I
make.
don't care. They signed up for that job.
Yeah, so my wife must have been on one list, and then when they were done
Yeah.
with that one, they started calling, and it was a different conversation than they had with my
I
wife.
don't know if
obviously,
you're listening, but call the positive list first.
Yeah.
If that's the rules. Like, you've got two
Please.
lists. Make the phone call
I know.
to the.
Hey.
Anyway.
What are you gonna do? But with that being said,
We're back to the show.
we're back to the show.
It's
Yeah,
2021
it's
now.
2021. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody.
It's gonna take me a while to get used to having to write.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't write many checks.
Yeah.
Because I can remember writing those checks in the beginning. And
Lots of scratches and.
the nice thing though, 2021, changing a 0 to a 1's not.
Yeah.
I guess it's not as bad as changing, 2019.
Most
to
of the date
2020.
markers that I have to put on documents and things involve clicking on a little calendar icon and then selecting a day.
Correct.
So good.
It's funny because I wrote a real estate contract over the change, and the form it went for some reason when I put in the date it went to December 19.
Oh, weird.
Instead of 20, it was the weirdest thing. And the closing date was actually 2020, not 2021.
Gotcha.
And I was like, and it was, I'm assuming 100% user error because I'm thinking 2020.
Right.
I'm in the right year, whatever. But hey,
It catches us all.
technology, right?
Catches us all. Absolutely.
So let's get into the weather real quick. We usually do that first. This way, if people want to listen to the weather and then get off, they can.
We have the COVID report.
We had the COVID report first. So, guys, weather is chilly, but beautiful.
Yeah.
No rain or moisture in the forecast. We got highs hovering around the upper 50s until Saturday and Sunday. It's going to drop down into the lower 50s. Lows all hovering around the mid to upper 20s at night. Well, about 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
3, 4 in the morning. But no moisture. I'm kind, I'm concerned a little bit because
I feel like a Blind Melon song out here.
yes, it hasn't rained in forever, and when it does rain, it's like, oh, it snowed like last week or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was like, oh, it snowed, and we were out of town, and I'm like, send me a picture, and I'm like, you guys, I blinked and I missed it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Hey,
no moisture.
Thankful for every drop that falls from the sky because it's been.
Yes.
2020 was a bad year for rain around here too. The monsoon was super weak.
Yeah.
Oh, horrible.
So we need it.
Yeah. I was gonna say if it snows, then the kids are gonna have a snow day. No.
I already told you that COVID killed the snow day.
The snow days are.
They've got the infrastructure now to just say, all right, everybody, hop on a remote session for today.
And I have a feeling they've done that in other areas of the country, but Arizona is just not.
Right.
Snow days. It was like a holiday. It snowed.
Yeah.
The teachers were like,
yay,
wanting to stay home.
There have been times.
You go to Minnesota, I think they're like, there's 6 feet. Oh, that's fine. Unless there's 12, you're going to school.
Right. No, I mean, when our kids were in public school, we self-imposed a snow day one time. It's like an awful lot of snow.
It's snowing. You can
in,
stay home.
Up in Williams, we're gonna. It's awful snowy.
It's
where it's fun to
Flagstaff.
play in the snow, so
where we're gonna go. Yeah. There's actually snow on the ground up there. We're gonna call it snow day today.
But
so schools are not in person, right? They're they're online.
We'll wait and see.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence to wondering if that's gonna happen or not.
Me and my wife have a bet that they're probably not going back to school for a while.
That's my thought, but
yeah, I don't know how you can say before they shouldn't be in school.
Well, the numbers are still.
If the numbers are somewhere they shouldn't be in school, and then now all of a sudden say, oh, they could be in school.
Right.
I'll be like,
yeah.
Oh, well.
I'm assuming they're going to need to see a significant change in new daily cases and things of that nature.
And I believe that's going to happen, but just not here in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah,
and
it would not surprise me that the public school people, you guys aren't going to see regular school
for a while
back before maybe even the beginning of the 2021-2022 school year.
I actually agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree. And it's, I don't know, it's that's a mess. Honestly,
it really is.
It really is. I mean, I feel bad for the kids that are. I mean, I have a high school age kid who, no problem through this. Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of kids that are having a rough time.
And I have a younger student that. Online education in a classroom environment that's trying to be taught like public school still, online doesn't work for him.
Oh yeah. No, I 100% agree. 100% agree.
And so, there may be, there's alternatives out there, and parents should explore those alternatives for their kids. You homeschool your children, right?
We have for 7 years.
Yeah.
So, because that was what we felt was the best thing for our kids, given the environment in the public schools at that time.
Yeah.
Every parent should have that evaluation moment, in my opinion,
Sure.
where you go, okay, this is what is actually best for my kid.
Sure.
And work back from there.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So schools,
Who knows?
yeah, we don't know.
No, don't know. But what we do know is the housing market.
Yeah,
You
let's
like that segue?
We know.
You like that segue?
I was gonna hit it earlier when he was talking about contracts.
That's cool.
I
Yeah.
was going to hit it
Yeah.
early when he was talking about messes.
So-
I was like, well, speaking of a mess.
Yeah.
So Mr.
Yeah.
Kellen Hoskins,
Speaking
he
of
does a market report every Friday. On,
Yeah, and I should mention, not only are we back here, we're back on all of our media channels starting this week. So
yeah,
keep
yeah.
an eye on for that. Like I said, we just took those last 2 weeks off because
We took them off
we
with
get
you.
to.
We
Yep.
took them off with
So right now in the Prescott area, and this is just single family and multifamily listings up to 4 units.
Okay.
So nothing commercial, nothing vacant land,
you. Okay.
nothing industrial. We've got 380 total listings on the market right now.
Which is low. We're very, very low.
Still lowest
There's-
it's been in
A long
a
time.
decade
Yeah.
or more.
Yeah.
In the last week, only 45 new listings hit the market, which again is really quite low.
Mhm.
Granted, Christmas, New Year's,
Right.
I'm
Usually
not
tends to
surprised at
happen.
that at all.
Right.
Not surprised at that at all. Lowest price listing over the last week, 59,000 is going to get you about a 750 square foot mobile home out in Mayer.
Okay.
Definitely a fixer-upper, definitely a cash-only deal, but
It's there.
it's there.
Right.
Could be a great investment opportunity if somebody wants a nice little rental. They could, just again clean it up, rent it out. It would rent.
Yeah.
Highest 1.3 million for like a 5,500 square foot McMansion.
McMansion.
McMansion, baby.
So
right.
that's a new thing. Whenever we're gonna say that, we're all gonna say McMansion.
Okay.
Yeah. You're loving it.
Beautiful
You're loving
home
it.
over in the ranch. Great views of the Bradshaws. It's
Nice.
It's really awesome. Good thing, prices are going up. So sellers, sell
Yep.
right now. Call us.
Yep.
Get your house on the market.
Get your house on the market. If you're even thinking that maybe,
If you want to downsize, buy a bigger home, whatever you want to do, it's
Yeah.
time
Even-
to do it.
Yeah.
even with limited listings on the market, the homes are still there. They're just what we're seeing is things are moving so quick that number just doesn't have an opportunity to go up.
Correct.
It doesn't mean that homes aren't getting listed.
Right.
It just means they're moving so fast that we can't catch up with
Yeah,
demand
and,
right
and, and
now.
we should say that too. Like this level of inventory has been hovering around this 400
Right.
mark for several months now.
It first hit under 400 at right about the beginning of November.
Yeah,
And now it's under 400.
yeah.
So it's still
20,
dwindling.
Yeah. But it's not like it's at 400 now. There's 120.
No.
You know, there's houses going on the market, but to Kellen's point, they're moving quickly, so that number never has a chance to really
to
do well.
rise.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you're looking to buy, the good news for you guys is that rates are stupid low. I did a report mid-December, just kind of looked at affordability indexes, okay, and in 2020, home values nationwide rose by about $37,000,
Yeah.
which is a
That's a
big
lot.
jump.
Yeah.
The median home price rose $37,000, but with the way interest rates fell during 2020, same house, $37,000 more, cost $12 less per month.
Yeah.
So
So from an affordability side, it went
yeah,
down.
the rates, the affordability index is actually better now than it was a year ago. So don't let those higher values scare you, because the rates are there helping you out as well.
Very nice. That's
So,
excellent. That's good news.
and
So-
then national market, we've got a Dow sitting at 30,230.
Yeah,
as of,
it's down a little today, but we
It's
have
down a little.
we have that Georgia election tomorrow, which is
There's-
putting some uncertainty.
Yeah,
in.
there's a little uncertainty still. The markets are again just waking up from the.
So speaking
they're hanging over
speaking
too.
about the election though, like it's
This is about to take a turn.
No,
the fact that we're
no.
still talking about it 2 months later.
I know.
no, that's my point. Is like
It's the greatest reality
it's this
show
week.
ever.
I mean, the 6th, right? Isn't that the
Apparently, yeah. There's a hearing on Wednesday
Yeah.
that will
Solidify.
put this thing to bed once and for all.
It needs to be one way or another. I
You
mean,
did not, you did not get the rose.
yeah.
Like,
There's gonna be a
There's
rose
gonna be a
ceremony.
congressional rose ceremony, and someone
There's
ain't
one
getting
rose
taken
left.
out.
There's one rose left.
Someone ain't getting lucky.
Someone can get fired.
Someone is getting fired. Oh man.
You
What
know-
else do we have
Yeah.
cooking for 2021, boys?
Well,
we
Got a
we
long
started
list of
we
things.
started simmering some things in 2020.
Yeah. So
But now it's time to put it on a plate. Let's go.
so business owners, this is huge. The Rockstar Backstage Pass is being relaunched. We launched it last year, right before the Rona hit.
Yep.
And we kind of scaled back. We basically tried to do a community service and put all our restaurants that were open on it and offered it out to all them for free, just as a service. Well, it's still there. There's an application you can download. We'll put a
Yep.
link in the video. It's the Rockstar Backstage Pass, and basically it's a discount club for local businesses.
Yep.
And so consumers can use it for free. Businesses can use it for free. We are going to be reaching out to all you businesses. Reach out to us. We want you to be a part of this. It's no cost to them,
No.
which is
Yeah.
honestly
kind of a no-brainer.
the key. It's
Yeah.
no cost. It's
Yeah.
it's a cooperative, really.
Exactly.
In
It's a way to
sense.
continue to help make our small business community stronger.
Yeah, and accessible to the consumer. So if you're a small mom and pop business trying to reach a bigger audience, we want to help you do that.
Yeah.
Give us a call, shoot us a message, and we'll talk to you about it. But I think that's, for me, that was a big thing for us to be doing in 2020, and it just
Yeah.
Well, and it was one of those things, like you said, we were trying to be respectful of the places that were
Yeah.
having to shut down or
Yeah.
scale back.
So we
and
kinda
we're not
changed
wanting
the-
to highlight other people that aren't, so
yeah.
out of respect for that, and our other highlight videos and stuff like that. It was a weird time,
Yeah.
and so
Everything
trying
we were
do
gonna
it.
do in 2020, we're now gonna do in 2021. But
Yeah.
obviously, without the
COVID
breaks being,
Yeah.
Apply.
COVID be damned. We're going.
Yeah, we
and
don't-
We're doing the.
we don't care anymore. I'm already.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
a
immune.
survivor.
Uh-huh.
So.
He ain't gonna give up.
But-
Touch me.
But no, so that to me is huge.
Yeah.
That along with your guys' podcast, obviously. is,
Yeah.
And
The podcast, the local spotlight videos that we do there, we're going 10x
Yeah.
on all of that this
Yeah.
year,
yeah,
regardless of what else is going
This-
on, because we can and we feel like we need to.
this show, this Monday morning Hangover show, will evolve. And
Yep.
there's some things that we're gonna do with
Bring on
it.
guests.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a lot
Yep.
going on.
Yep, we're upping our technical game here soon.
Mm-hmm.
Which is always fun. It will probably have some hiccups, but you get to experience
part of
them
fun.
with us,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
that's fun, honestly.
Yeah.
Like if I could see guys messing up, because we all mess up,
This is live, baby. No teleprompter.
yeah, we're not.
Obviously,
there's-
obviously,
there's
no
so-
teleprompter.
There's no producer over
So
there telling us
we need a
time
little
to wrap
we
it
need a
up.
little box that says live. I mean, it says
Yeah.
live. It does say live,
it's over
Yeah.
there.
but it's like on. It doesn't say live there. It's on our screen. But we need to
Yeah.
put a little red box that says
Stop
live.
breaking the fourth wall right now.
Oh man, I thought this whole thing was about breaking the fourth
Yeah.
wall.
I know.
So you may watch
Screwing
this
up the whole
later,
time.
but know that it was recorded live.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know,
In
and-
front of no studio audience.
Yeah.
yeah. No, yeah,
There's no. It wouldn't be responsible to have a studio audience.
not
You could
this
have
early in the
one.
morning.
You have one person. So
It'd be a coffee and donut studio audience. Right?
yeah,
But it's something that we look at this as another community service too.
yeah.
I mean, we're not,
If you've got a business that you want to help promote, give us a call. We'd love to have you as a guest on the show. There's a lot of opportunities that we're putting out there for the community right now to help out.
Yeah.
So we're here for you.
yeah,
Reach out. Let us know how we can help you.
that's the bottom line. And
No strings attached. No cost to you. It's just
yeah,
we
we
have
are
the
firm
ability, we
believers-
have the means, we
yeah.
can do it.
We're firm believers in, what goes around comes around.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
so we'll
Put
help.
good out in the world.
Yeah, put some good out in the world.
Come back.
Yeah, and you feel free to contact me if you need anything and you're afraid of the virus. I've already had it.
I didn't know where it was going. With
I don't know, I was
that.
like,
It's
oh,
just like,
really?
yeah, I know. It's like,
See, that was the only advantage to volunteering for it.
Yeah,
It was
right.
like, hey, and it was so funny because you have clients that call you, right? And it's been weird in real estate because we normally, hop in the car, let's go look at some houses.
Right.
Well, Corona hits, right? Well, you might not really want them in your car. They probably don't want to be in your car. It's awkward, so they're following you. And then the mask in the house, whatever. So I was on the phone with the guy. He's like, hey, can you take me around at the end of the month? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I can. He goes, do I need to wear a mask? Blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, here's the deal. I said, I just had coronavirus about a month ago. I go, I'll wear a mask if you want. You can ride with me if you want. Like, I'm totally comfortable with it now, as far as that goes. But, before that, it was so awkward, dude. And so I don't have to deal with that anymore. Like, the same way. Exactly
Right.
the same way.
See, the mask that I do wear when I need to makes me look like an old timey bandit. Otherwise, I get hat hair on my face, and it's really not attractive.
So you notice this is shorter.
I do. I
You
see
notice?
that. Yeah.
One of the reasons was because you're wearing a dang mask, dude. And
I just have one.
and I
That's,
got
it's
this
a
line,
bandana
like,
with ear loops. It's a bandana with ear loops, and I don't have to worry about that no more.
Yeah, no, I had to get shorter. I decided it was a little long.
You caved
I
to the
caved.
virus.
I did, dude.
You're living in fear, bro.
And I knew that I'd still be
I'm sitting here not saying
Yeah.
anything.
I'd still be
It's
doing,
like
doing better than
And
Tucker
you're
over here.
still, and you're still going to do. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Okay.
I
okay.
guess
I
I
love you.
deserve Got a twisted T.
Your wife is watching. She's
Right.
like, don't let him
The
touch you.
twist-
I know. She just texted me. She said I accidentally did an angry emoji face.
I was
That's probably why.
I was actually I saw that and I was gonna mention it to you off camera. I was like, why is she mad, bro?
Because I
That's
touched
why
him.
she's mad.
That's why she's
touched
That's
him.
why she's mad.
You know why?
So yeah. So beards and all.
Yeah.
We're happy to be back.
Yes.
We're excited about 2021. This is the earliest I've been up and about in a week or so.
Oh yeah.
But
2 maybe.
maybe 2 weeks. I don't. It's the New Year's Eve, staying up till 3 in the morning. That'll wreck your schedule for a few days.
I made it to 12:01.
I was in bed at 10:30, suckers.
See,
That's
We
when my
rang in
kids
the New
wanted to-
Year.
My kids wanted
We
to
rang
stay
in
up.
the New Year like New York time, and then
Yeah.
went to bed.
well, we're gonna have to readjust our titles on Rockstar Realtors. Maybe
Yeah.
like Junior Rockstar.
Oh, you shut your dirty mouth.
I'm just kidding, of course. Well, we are the Rockstar Realtors with the Rockstar
Yeah.
Group. We love you. Happy New Year, and we'll catch
See you
you
next week.
Catch you in a week.
Alright.
I'm gonna get up now and walk
Yeah, I'm
over
getting
and
up.
do the technical
He's
thing
gonna
where I
walk
gotta
out.
shut the thing off. You know what's funny is we can do after the show like this. We can have like
The after
it's
show.
just after the after show. with the
After
Rockstar Group.
he leaves,
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
then we can have some fun.
Tucker laughed.
Now
and-
that he's gone, we can
yeah, we
actually
can
enjoy
speak
ourselves.
freely. So what are you doing today?
Gotta record a podcast without it.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off now. We love you guys. Have a good one.
Take it easy.